Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So guys, I want to kind of touch upon and probably pull shards for the Missionarchy event. It's live right now. The green face is in the portal. I will actually direct you to a video that Ash has put out today because I think it was a pretty relevant one. I watched it all the way through. Basically just saying that, you know, he feels like he's spending too much in Raid and could be doing other things with his cash. Don't watch the video, but the message is a really relevant one. Like, don't feel forced into, don't get that FOMO of, I can't miss out on any shard events and start, you know, mortgaging the house or selling cars and stuff. You know, obviously play the game within your means. But yeah, go and watch this video. I'll link it down below. It was a good vid. So, Missionarchy event is live. I do want to pick this dude up. And I am going to pull shards for this. This is a champion that I definitely want to get on my account. He's an extremely good Hydra champion and generally is a good champion. So I'm going to go for him. But let's have a look and see how they've structured this event, because it's pretty much a new way of doing a guaranteed legendary event. Okay? Plus you get some other stuff along the way, which you don't get normally in a guaranteed legendary event. Yeah, if someone said to you, the guaranteed event is 150 ancients. Yeah, that's generally the number they would use. But also, we're going to give you a legendary tome, 5-star chicken, etc., etc. All of this stuff along the way. That feels way more attractive than just it's 150 ancients for a legendary. In fact, we'll go through the kind of numbers in a minute. But if they decided this is how we're going to switch the guaranteed events around, I say I'm all for it. Personally, let me know what you think on that. I'm all for it. I think this is a better system, and people that aren't going to be able to get the kind of legendary, at least you get something along the way. And you know, if you're just going to do summons, your YOLO mentality, like my free to play. Well, you know what? I'm going to get a couple of extra bits and pieces when I summon my champions. I know that I'm nowhere near any of this stuff. I never was. I never would have been for any other guaranteed. So let's have a look at what other guarantees look like. So this is our kind of page on hellhades.com. We update this with guaranteed legendary champions, guaranteed summons. The cool thing with this is you can try and predict what's coming next. You can decide whether you want to save for these type of events or not. And a lot of the big brains of the community say these are actually the best events to save for. Like, to get yourself a guaranteed, plus you pull in champions along the way, it's actually the best way to use your shards, albeit it's the long-term play. Yeah, it's not the YOLO play. So looking at this, generally of recent times, for a Void champion, we've had to pull 110 Voids to get our legendary. 110, 110, 110. Sacreds, the more recent ones have been 20 Sacreds. Ancients, when we had one, we're going back to November 26th, the last one we had. So, 3 months ago now, since they did an Ancients one, it was 150 Ancients. And before that, the Voids were more like 80. So there's been inflation in these events. Yeah, the Ancients, we've had them for 140. The Sacreds were 15. There's definitely been inflation with this type of event over the last 3 months. But let's work it back towards, if it was 15 Sacreds, would this new event look good? If it was 80 Voids, would this new event look good? And we'll do the Ancients at 150, and then we'll plug in the kind of new numbers as well. So let's get my trusty calculator on the screen. So if it was 80 Void shards, which is the old norm for a guaranteed, and we got 120 points per Void shard, we'd be just under the guaranteed champion at 80. The more recent number for Voids has been 110. I mean, no one could possibly have Voids left because there's been so many of them recently, but we'll still work it out anyway. So the more recent 110, we would smash this through. So actually, in terms of Void currency, it's not in a bad spot. For Sacreds, it used to be 15 Sacreds, which would get us to 7,500. Nowadays, it's 20, which I think is obscene, but that's the truth of it. Would obviously get us bang on the 10,000. So they're trying to kind of tie this back to 20 Sacreds, I guess. The sad one for me is if it was Ancients and people have got those 150 Ancients saved up, 20 points per Ancient, this is the worst one. It shows how much they undervalue Ancients. So if you'd had your 150 Ancient saved up, you would only get 3,000 points. That's actually nuts, isn't it? That's actually nuts. The difference in the value you get for these kind of different ones that they kind of pump into this. Now, if you wanted to get to the 10,000 in just Ancients, you would need to pull 500, which is bonkers. Anyway, the good thing about this event for me is it's all shards, right? It's not just do you have 20 sacreds, do you have 100 voids or whatever. It's all shards, which is why I like this event more than the normal guarantee type event. Because you know what? You could have a blend. You could have 3,000 mystery shards sitting there. You could then have, I don't know, let's call it 50 voids. Or no, let's call it 20 voids. 20 voids. Let me get some easy maths. 1,200, 2,400. Yeah, and then you might have, I don't know, 50 Ancients. Yes, that's another 1,000. And then you're like, right, what do I need in Sacreds to get over the line? 7. Yeah. And you'll get yourself over the line. So I do like the way they're doing this. If this was the event going forward and we knew about it, then I'd be pretty pleased with that, honestly. I think it would be a much better way for Raid to go. But that's my view. Obviously, let me know what yours is. So this is quite interesting timing, actually. This is popping up because this was going through my head before looking at this event. What if you could only get to, say, 75 Missionarchy fragments and you are a spender in the game? Is it cheaper to wait for the extra 25 fragments to pop up? So I didn't complete the Elhain fusion in the end. I just ran out of time. I had loads of stuff going on. Didn't do it. I was doing the clan boss draft. Missed a load of events. Now, if there were 25 fragments left that you needed for Missionarchy and an offer like this popped, you'd be spending, it's generally £10 or I guess $10 per 5, right? So that's going to cost you, what? No, is it per 5? Yeah. So it's going to cost you 50 quid, £50, $50, whatever, to pick up the last 25 fragments, which is worth 3,000 points in Summon Rush. If you were to buy Sacreds to do that, I think it's more like 100. So it's more like double the cash just to buy the shards. I don't know if it's a viable strat because I can't guarantee you're going to get this offer after the Missionarchy fragments go. But it might be a strat. I don't know, guys. What are you saying? Comment below. I don't want to lead someone in this direction and then it's not even an offer. But it might be cheaper. What are you saying? There are these other guaranteed, not guaranteed. There are these other champions on a ×10 as well. For my free-to-play, this ×10 is huge. Like, I've only got 2 shards, and I will do my shards on the free-to-play as well. Any ally protector on the free-to-play would be absolutely colossal. It would move me on to Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. That's the difference of it. Any of these champions would be colossal on the free-to-play. On my main account, I don't actually own any of the 3... on the ×10 champions here for non-void. I do own a couple of Necrits. So Necrit's pretty low value. Would I like a +1, +2 or whatever? I guess maybe. Yeah, do some more stats for PvP and stuff. But these champions here, maybe Truath would be the one that I'd most enjoy. Or Stick Track would be quite cool as well for some Hydra action. By the way, I do know some people that have got like 10,000 mystery shards. They could literally do this event just with mystery shards. Imagine the pain. I don't know if the type of people that have got that many mystery shards, I honestly don't know if they could go through pulling the 10,000. Oh, the pain of doing it would be colossal. Imagine me doing that on stream, guys. Right, we're going to start there. I'm just going to flip around a bit, I guess. Let's start with 10 Ancients here. Ancients seem the least value for this event, though, in terms of points for your rewards. So I'm not going to do too many Ancients here. You never know. You might pull something great along the way. Let's do one more set of 10 for the Ancients. Couple of epics. Alika. Saf really likes Alika, by the way. Very hard damage dealer. And lockout champion. Actually kind of good. Okay, let's do 10 voids. Go on. Do we want another Nectar? I would love to see any sort of gold in Void, really. Perhaps with the exception of Angar. But most Void champions would still be really relevant for my account. Even dupes, like some dupes of some big ones would be cool as well. Two hack. Pretty good epic. Obviously, there's no additional rates, but we do have Sonic. Sonic, probably not the one I wanted, honestly. Sonic's a cool champion. Probably a little bit power crept in the game. He's got his unkillable abilities. That's still useful. But probably not really seen much anymore in teams. Like, for endgame players, I mean. Does he get a look in for arena? Not really. Yeah, he's just a little bit kind of to the wayside. There you go. I did get a legendary. I said I'd take anyone. I got Sonic, and now I'm grumbling about it like a little baby. But still, better than I thought I would have done. Yeah. So, and this is what I mean by at least pulling shards along the way. You can get something good if you're lucky, and I've obviously got lucky there. I think I'm going to need to do most of these voids to get over the line. So, I'm going to go in another one, a Turbold, guys. This is obscene luck. Do not go back and watch that Ash video that I spoke about, because this is not regular levels of luck. This is not. Okay? If you want to see regular levels of luck, go and watch one of my free-to-play videos, yeah, where I've still not pulled anything in, nearly 3 months. Wow, that's absolutely ridiculous. Turbold is actually very arena meta right now. Whether he changes over time, I'm not sure, but right now, he is crazy arena meta, and he's also obscene in Clan Boss. He's still in my Clan Boss team at the moment. Damn, did not expect that. Okay. Well, we got 70. I'll do 10 more here, and then we're going to pull some Sacreds. And then I'll jump on my free-to-play with my couple of scraps of shards that I've got there and see if I could get one of those epics. One of those epics on the free-to-play would be humongous. Okay, nothing more there. Right. 4 Sacreds. Let's go. Let's go. Another legendary. King Galkabar. Oh, I've just done a... I'm still on my Romantic missions, by the way, which is quite embarrassing. King Galkabar. Don't think this dude is up to too much, is he? Actually, might be quite good. AoE, block buffs, and poison. Full cleanse. Okay, this guy's not who I thought he was. Actually, pretty decent kit here. King Galkabar. Okay, nice. Damn, this is crazy, guys. Road to Missionarchy is gold by the looks of it for me. Skaramis, a lot of people raving about this dude. Skaramis, AoE decrease attack, stun on the A1, counter attack, and provoke on himself. Another epic there. I can't expect more than this. We hope she becomes better in the future. And Marksman, trash. Right. Is that enough? Have I done enough? Might be a little bit short. It might be Mystery Shard Friday for me. Yeah, I'm a little bit short. Like, what, 400 points. So I guess I'm going to be staring at this screen, pulling greens for the rest of the day. Okay, let's move on to the free-to-play. I feel like it's the day. It's the day for the free-to-play here. We got the Sacred for my login reward, which is beautiful to see. Clan Boss, Nightmare Clan Boss is about to drop me something juicy. Go on, Nightmare. Go on. Legendary Tome. Okay. Maybe we're getting a legendary today. No shards, though. Probably a bit bad. So, I do have gems here, which have just been slowly piling up. I've not been like, oh, I must save for this thing. But I do have some gems in the mix, which I'm thinking I might convert to shards. I'm going to pull my Sacred first here on the free-to-play. I really want an ally protector for this account. It's so big that gems into shards may make some sense. Probably don't make sense. But Year of the YOLO, we'll see what we get first. It is an epic, of course. It's a woad painted. I mean, it's not what I need right now. She's a good champion now. She's a very good healer. It's definitely not what I'm after. Sacred shards. I can't believe I still don't have gold, by the way. Feels rough. Stuff it. We're doing it. We're going Gem Shop. Gem Shop. Don't necessarily copy this either. I'm showing so many bad practices today. Don't copy me today. Just watch. This is a watchers only stream, not a copyers stream. Come on, Taragi the Frog. Come on. Any of the allied protectors that are epic, I would take right now. Come on. Don't give me all blues. Don't you give me orders. It's hard to say it's not rigged at this point. 2 more. Come on. Be an epic. He is an epic. Throws a Banshee. Good poisoner. Come on. Blue as well. Blue as well. We're not done. We are not done. Definitely do not copy this. Definitely do not copy this. Terrible practice right now. Oh, wow. The descent into madness. The main account, absolute godlike luck. The free-to-play, having a shocker. Again. Come on. Where's the odd one? Ton of odd one. Ooh, Fenshi. Fenshi's actually very good. Decreased speed A1. Very good finite champ. Triple hit again on the A2. And poisons on the A3. This is someone I will level out for my finite team. It is an epic. Doesn't mean it was worth it. Hex Weaver, go weave somewhere else. Another rare. Flipping heck. Oh, I really wanted one of those allied protectors. It's definitely worth pointing out at this point. If you do get this guy, decide to go for him, you can hold him here. And he will give you points to the next champion chase that comes along. Or during a clan v clan, if he's new for you, he'll give you 30,000 points. So, because he's a fragment summon event, you know, again, versus one of these normal guaranteeds, he can offer some value going forward as well. Comment below, what do you think about this tactic around getting to 75? Is that viable or is that dangerous? Probably it's dangerous. Don't do it unless you are 100% confident about it. And what do you think about this new form of guaranteed champion? Is this the way forward for Raid? Would you get involved more if you knew it was going to be like this? There you go, guys. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.